So it's me, your boy K Samson. There are some reason why people will not be comfortable with you. When I mean comfortable, they will not be be what be close. They will not like to come close to you once they discover whom you are. So sometimes the reason why people are afraid to near us is not because you are this or you are that, or sometimes we think there's something bad about us, or there's some certain things about us, there's some certain effect about us. No, there are many reasons why people will not be comfortable to be around you. One of the greatest sign is because you are a choosing. Not everyone can be able to near a choosing. Why? Because the temperature and the heat of being a choosing, the grace, the anointing, the fire itself is more than the air that we are what we are we always think about. So being with a choosing is very good if you are also a choosing. That is why if you marry someone who is a choosing, you are automatically blessed, mentally blessed, spiritually blessed. That is why whenever I see my pastor and her wife, then when I was in Nigeria, I always feel good because they are happy. It's just like my mom and my dad. You just see like my mom and my dad. They'll just be like they'll just be like twins. You know what I'm saying? Twins. No matter how or what happened, or the quarrel between twins, you can never deprive them. You can never divide them. You can divide some brothers, they can be against brother, but twins can never be divided. So whenever I see my dad, I mean my pastor and her wife, I always feel, I have a lot of pastors, so whenever I see all of them with their wife, so I feel something great, because you marrying a choosing is something so special. So one of the reason is because you are a choosing and they are not, and the negative energy they carry cannot do what, cannot hold you down, cannot bring you down. So that is the reason why they will never be comfortable to be around you. And two of it is that there is something in you which is called grace that select who is ought to stay and who is not ought to stay. So that is why sometimes we drag it. We want to force people to stay in our life. I don't want to let this person go. Even so that you tried all your best to change whom you are. Why? Because you want them to stay in your life, but you will end up disgracing yourself. Why? Because you can't fight with the grace God have given you. So it is the grace of God that determines who stay in your life and who don't stay. That is why no matter how you tried, no matter what you do, no matter all your effort you put on work to make sure they stay in your life, they will always leave. Why? Because you are not the one that make what they say. You may talk, you may say some certain word, you are not the one that finalize who stay in your life as a choosing. You don't have that power to do what? To select who stay in your life. You can change everything you think about you. You can change your identity, your mentality because of them. But if God grace said they will stay, they will. So these two things are the main problem why people cannot be comfortable, and they will not feel comfortable whenever they are around you, because your grace is what pinch them. It's just like your anointing. Anointing breaks the yoke. So whenever they are around you, you break them. That is why they will always like you to be around them, and two, they will not live long in your life. When I mean live long, they will not stay long. You know what I'm saying? So they will not feel comfortable to stay long, but they will just be come and go. What the reason why they're off and come is because the moment they come into your life, they heat themselves. This is sun. Okay, the sun is too heat now. So in this season, each of us, no matter where you are in Italy, each of us need what? Something cold, like cold water, ice cream, all those stuff, saying water that is cold to reduce the temperature in our life. Like today now is 31 degree. So the reason why we drink this cold water is because we need something that will do that will reduce our temperature. This is the reason why people come into your life. People with negative, they just come into your life for a moment. The moment they come, they feel that low temperature, they still leave because they can't stay forever. No matter how powerful you are, there is how you drink water. It will affect your throat if it's too cold. So that is the reason why many of them will come in, and the moment they realize, they will still just scream out. Why? Because you are not the one who will select who will stay. God select it through his own word anointing, through his own grace. So many people will start to misbehave, many people will start to act funny, but who decide who stay is the grace God have given to you. That is the reason why no matter how you tried, they will always leave. Why? Because the grace of God is what speak on your behalf. It's what make who stay and who don't stay. So many of them will not be comfortable to stay in your life. Why? Because there's something that beats them. There's something that torments them. There's something that hurts them. That's why the moment they come, they get healed. The moment they come, their negative energy reduce. They just, you understand? They just disappear once. And another time, you just see them come in. That's why we call them off and on, off and on. People who come into your life, off and on, off and on. So you need to do it, to be careful with these categories of people. You know what I'm saying? So they're coming to your life, but they can't stay because your anointing is what select who will stay and who will not. Remain blessed.